how's it going? Welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan. Today I have another what I eat in a week video for you guys. I wanted to show you guys like an example of how a busy week of eating looks like because it's a lot of random meals, but this is reality, like I always say. Yes. Before I get started, I did want to let you guys know why I've been so busy. In case you don't follow me on Instagram or other social media platforms, which you should, but in case you don't, that's okay, you know, not all of us have Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, then you probably don't know that I actually am opening a vegan cafe. Oh my god. What? To give you a backstory, my mother owns a cafe here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and recently we decided to turn it into a vegan cafe, and I would take co-ownership of it and I would help run this cafe. So basically I would be co-managing it and co-running this cafe. So we're getting rid of all the animal products, we're rebranding the whole thing, and we're very excited. We're launching in January, so it's very, very soon. So if you guys could do us a favor, please, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave a link to both those pages down below. I know a lot of you guys are not from Calgary, but it would still really help me if you could like the page and also follow us on Instagram. But if you are from Calgary, then, well, get excited because our cafe is opening in January. And let's just get on with the what I eat in a week. Alright, let's start with day one. I believe this was a Wednesday, I could be wrong, but I'm starting out with cooking some oyster mushrooms because I just had some left. And here's a little nice breakfast spread. I've got toast with oyster mushrooms on top and some avocado and hummus. Oh my gosh, this was actually very delicious. And I have some leftover soup. I do have a recipe video on this. We'll link that down below. And of course, some black coffee. And this is when I was doing my water challenge, so I'm drinking gulping water. For lunch, I'm having some bibimbap. This is Korean mixed rice. This is fresh bibimbap. This is actually part of our new cafe menu. Very exciting stuff. For dinner, I bought these Seoul burger patties, which I really like, and I just wanted to make a very quick dinner, so I'm just taking some hummus on toast. I put the burger patty and ketchup on one with some avocado, and then I have this like leftover crispy coated tofu that I had in the freezer, so I just cooked that up, and there's my very kind of sad looking but delicious dinner. Yeah, that's my very quick, busy, don't have time to cook type of dinner. And moving on to day two, we are going to be making some coffee. I'm using this coffee maker thing and I don't know what it's called. Does anyone know what this type of coffee maker is called? I got mine in Italy and I love it. So I'm just having some very strong coffee. And I decided to make a smoothie because I love to have smoothies when I'm in a rush because they are quick and easy to make and easy to drink. And I usually start with adding some non-dairy milk into my blender. So I'm just using almond milk, unsweetened. And I'm gonna add some frozen bananas. I always keep frozen bananas in my freezer for moments like this. And I also have some frozen raspberries here. And I almost always add a scoop of protein powder. And right now I'm adding a scoop of Superberry all greens concentrate, and we are just going to blend that up. And look at these colors, guys. I was very amazed. I was like in a daze when I saw this. Look at this beautiful color just blending away. And because I was a little bit busy and a little bit stressed, I didn't want to get sick, so I had some of this vitamin C mix in water. I don't like this. I really do not like the taste of like fake orange, if you will. So here's me drinking it and very much not enjoying myself. And for a snack, I'm having half a blueberry oat muffin. This is from my mom's cafe. And more coffee. For lunch, we were testing out some recipes for the new menu. So we have a couple of wraps. I had basically half of each wrap. One has chickpeas, one has some tofu. And for dinner, I went to my parents' house, and of course, I had a beautiful Korean feast. I had some doenjangjjigae, which is soybean paste stew, and this is japchae, which is sweet potato noodles, one of my favorite dishes. And this is called gakdugi, which is basically a type of kimchi made with radishes. And here are some delicious Korean savory pancakes. Yummy! Alright, so moving on to day 3, I actually slept at my parents' place, so basically for breakfast and for lunch, I basically had this, which is basically leftovers from the day before, so pretty much the same meal as the night before for breakfast and lunch. That was me. And then for a little snack, I'm having some mixed nuts. These are just Costco brand mixed nuts. And I'm also having some fruit as well. My parents' house always has a lot of fruit. I've got some apples, some oranges, persimmon, and cantaloupe. Time for another little snack. I'm making a protein smoothie once again. I'm using coconut water this time, some kale, frozen strawberries, half a banana, and of course protein powder. And blend that away for a lovely snack. So I just ate Thai food and I forgot to film it, so that's the story. We are having, say hi.
No, continue.
We're talking about something very important. Okay, but
On
goodbye.
a liquid diet.
Yes, this is my dinner.
Yes. No, tell us the story.
I think I'm done the story. Alright, we're already on day 4. We're gonna have some quinoa salad for breakfast. I have some quinoa, some olives, some broccoli, chickpeas, tomato, and a lemony type dressing, some peppers as well. And of course, the coffee addict needs coffee. For lunch, I'm having some chickpeas mixed with a gochujang sauce. It's like a Korean spicy sauce. And I'm also having some fresh salad rolls with avocado. And to dip, I'm using some sweet chili sauce. This was a very delicious lunch. For a snack, I'm having a blueberry oat muffin and also a persimmon, which is a very lovely and sweet fruit. And on my blueberry muffin, I actually put some vegan butter just because I had some on hand. I have a very random dinner of leftovers, so I have some Korean spicy sauce mixture that I had left over. I have some rice, I've got grilled cauliflower mixed with that same sauce, some avocado, and did I mention the tofu? I also have some tofu and some seaweed. So yeah, very, very random, but very delicious. And I'll show you guys how I eat my seaweed with avocado. Basically, I'm just putting a little bit of soy sauce in my avocado shell because I'm a genius and I did not want to clean another dish. I mean, I might as well use up the avocado shell, right? Anyways, I'm just taking a piece of seaweed, putting some rice in there, and then a piece of avocado, and then I just dip it in the soy sauce and just eat it like that. And this is kind of how Korean people eat seaweed, well, minus the avocado, but I eat seaweed like this all the time. Seaweed and rice and avocado and soy sauce. So good, super, super easy. Alright guys, day 5, I decided to have brunch because I didn't wake up very early, so I'm having breakfast and lunch together. And as you can see, it's a pretty big meal. I've got 2 pieces of toast, and on top I've got some tomato and some coated tofu that I already had on hand. I also have on the other toast a piece of the veggie burger and some avocado, very similar to one of the meals I had before, and also some cauliflower. And I forgot to film my dinner, which was basically a takeout falafel wrap. So here are some photos of falafel wraps. This is what a falafel wrap looks like. Yes. Welcome to day 6. We are making a matcha smoothie. So I have some matcha powder. I've got some frozen banana. I'm adding some almond milk in there, some protein powder, avi, and then of course some matcha powder. And of course I forgot to film the smoothie, so here's a photo of matcha smoothies. For a snack, I'm just gonna have a simple fruit blended smoothie. I've got cantaloupe, grapes, water, half a banana, and we're going to blend that up. And this was actually very delicious. It turned out very creamy despite the fact that I only blended it with water. Thank you, fruit, for being awesome. And for lunch, I'm having another bibimbap. This is what a bibimbap dish looks like before you actually mix the rice and everything together. So it's basically a bunch of vegetables with rice and then this gochujang sauce, and it is so good. I have some fresh lettuce and some carrots, and for my protein, I'm having some red split lentils, and that is what it looks like after you mix it. And this is definitely one of my favorite dishes of all time. And I was doing some recipe testing this day for the cafe, and I had a filet no fish burger. Do you get it, guys? filet no fish. Basically, it's like a McDonald's filet o fish, but without the fish. And for dinner, I'm making a stir fry. I've got some broccoli, some frozen beans, and I've got more of that leftover sauce. And I'm just sauteing some onions and peppers. And then just adding the broccoli and the frozen chickpeas. And I'm just sauteing with water instead of oil. And I'm just gonna add that sauce that I have left over. It's, like I said, gochujang sauce. It's mixed with a few different things, but that is kind of the end result. So yeah, super easy, simple, very lazy. And I'm having that stir fry with rice and some tomato slices and also some avocado. And this is why I always say to cook beans in bulk, portion them out, and freeze them so you have them handy for a very quick and delicious meal. Oh my gosh, we're already at day 7. Okay, we're gonna make another smoothie. So we have some frozen bananas, once again, some almond milk, once again, and I'm actually adding some instant coffee. This is a great way to make a very cold, delicious coffee drink. And I'm also adding some chocolate protein powder, and this seriously tastes like a freaking frappuccino or something, okay? It is so good. Just make sure you use frozen banana. Yummy! Okay, I guess I'm having a snack. I have a piece of toast with some avocado and some, what is that? It is sriracha smoked tofu. Oh my gosh, guys, this combination though, it's so good. And I'm also adding some hemp seeds on top for some healthy fats. And that tasted so good that I'm having another piece of toast with some more avocado and smoked tofu. And I went to the cafe and my mom had made this amazingly delicious chickpea and quinoa vegetable soup. It was so yummy, and this is going to be part of our cafe menu. It was a very cold day, so it was perfect. And then for lunch, I'm having another one of our new menu items. This is smoked tofu veggie wrap with sweet chili sauce. So it's basically like a sweet chili tofu wrap. It was delicious, of course. And I had a yoga class at around 7:30, so I wanted to have a snack beforehand. So I'm having a Cliff Bar, and then I actually ended up having a very late dinner. So this is my dinner. I'm again making a stir fry. I have some broccoli, some frozen beans, some already chopped up and cooked tofu, and I'm just using some teriyaki sauce as my sauce. And then yeah, just stir frying that right up. I just wanted a very quick meal because I had gotten home at like 9:30 or something like that. And I'm also going to microwave a sweet potato just because I had one in my fridge. And there is my late dinner. I've got rice and the stir fry and some sweet potato. And let me tell you, this tasted so good after hot yoga. Oh my gosh. And because I sucked at recording all my meals, I thought I would throw in an extra day for you guys. So here's day 8. I'm having some vegan tofu and waffles. And yes, the waffles look kind of weird and gross, but they're actually really good. It was just frozen and I just heated it up. So I'm just adding some maple syrup. And if you guys want a recipe for the tofu and waffles, I'll leave a link to that down below. And I'm having some homemade kombucha. This is mango kombucha, so those are mango pulp pieces that you see in there. Here's a snack. I have some nuts and I have a piece of vegan banana bread. More snacking, I've got a persimmon. For lunch, I'm having the same soup as the day before, and I'm also having another new menu item for our new cafe, and this is so delicious. It's basically like a vegan take on Korean spicy fried chicken, but with tofu and sweet potato. It is super yummy. And for dinner, I went out for another Christmas dinner with a different group of friends. These are vegan la lot rolls, which is apparently like a Vietnamese dish. I don't know anything about it, but it's so good. And here is my Vietnamese noodle soup. All vegan, of course, and it is super delicious. Alright, you guys, that is it for my What I Eat in a Week plus 1 day video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more What I Eat in a Week videos, I will leave a link to the playlist down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you have a very safe and beautiful time with your family and friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you.